we're going to start with some of the anthems, but later today I want to start going through the mass parts. This way next week we can focus on propers. So right now I'm just going to play through Ecce Pontius Angelorum. Then I'm going to play just his bass part because he's never heard it before.
That's in the book, right?
Yeah, that's page 327, number 231A. Here, you need these. The only thing that might change on these is the propers might be different, but I'll double check that later today.
I don't need that.
They should be the same, but I don't know.
Okay, here, take that back because I don't need that. This side, I will check. 231A.
231A. I'm just going to play it through so he can hear kind of how it goes, and then I'm just going to play his part, and then from there we'll be good to go. All right, here we go. I apologize in advance for every mistake that is going to happen. Let's start a little bit. Okay. Is that an okay volume? Can everybody hear? Yeah. Okay.
Bear with me just one quick second. I don't know why I got this.
The first time I'm using the recorder,
it says go to settings.
It's okay. It's all good.
What do I need to go to settings for?
Probably to allow them to use your microphone.
YouTube, right?
Yeah, but it might be easier for some people to just record the certain parts. We're still going to try to figure that one out. But
No.
it is what it is.
Okay, I had to turn the microphone on. All right.
Don't we love technology?
Okay, here we go.
Alrighty. This is Ecce Pontius Angelorum, 3-ish parts.
231A, right?
Yes, 231A, page 327 in the Gregory. Sorry. This is significantly harder with 4 parts. Believe it or not, sharps are worse for me. I hate sharps. I prefer flats. Alrighty. So this is just the bass line on its own. It's a little bit low. And then ladies, we have pretty easy stuff. I don't foresee sopranos having too big an issue. Yeah, it definitely is. We'll sing through it.
Sitting, dear.
I'm sorry?
Where do you want to sit?
Doesn't really matter to me. If you'd prefer to be with your group, that's fine. Just sounds good. For the day of, we'll probably have altos in front and sopranos in back.
Oh, altos in front.
Yeah, there's no
On that
altos.
row with this room.
There's the altos.
That's all right, today you can sit
Yeah,
there.
today you could just
So
sit
you
there and
sit
then we'll
there.
figure it out later.
Okay.
You can sit there today.
Everything good?
Yeah, just the doctor's office confirming appointments.
We love doctors. All right.
Of course, I probably picked up on my whole conversation instead of right in the
you
middle
shut
of
it off?
recording.
Oh,
No,
you
I
shut
didn't
it
know. I didn't cut it off when I did.
Oh.
I got the doctor's voice.
That's okay.
Oops,
Alrighty.
I thought it cuts off when you go into another.
I don't know if it does or not. to
It
tell you
does.
the truth. I just saw it was recording
See
when I
my
came back.
proper book around here.
No, we haven't seen Proper's book.
Okay.
I'm sorry. If I'll start making copies. We're not going to do Propers this week. We're going to do Propers next week.
Okay.
But I'll make copies for everybody next week.
I'll look around somewhere at my
Sounds
house.
good.
and I'm pretty sure it's not there.
Okay. We'll definitely keep our eye out for it over here. Right now, we're going to go over Gregory one more time. So we're in... Hello. We are at page 327, number 231A, which is Ecce Panis Angelorum.
You want to see any particular place? For
Um,
now, anywhere.
And I didn't leave my magnifying glass.
no,
here,
you
did I?
picked your magnifying glass up last week, I think.
Okay. I hope so.
I'm sorry.
Marina, morning. How are you?
Good, you?
I'm good.
All right. And Marina, I'm just confirming you are singing alto, right?
Yes.
Okay, got it. Yeah, sure. Musical chairs, let's go. All right. We are in.
What is it? You're a baritone, so I'm not really. Outside of the
Welcome, welcome.
People don't realize it's tenor, alto, and baritone, and soprano.
Yeah,
or
normal.
basso.
We all right, we're in the Gregory, we're in Ecce Panis Angelorum, number 231A, page 327. Last week when we did this, everybody sounded relatively confident, so we're gonna put it together with the bass and see how everything sounds. I apologize for my playing, just keep singing no matter what I'm playing, and
That gives you an
You know
idea
what?
that you need to practice.
I know, well, I know. I'm working on it. I got like 8 instruments I gotta practice all at once. I know.
You want me to play?
No, that's all right. I'm just gonna sit here and fudge my way through it, and it'll be okay.
Okay.
Thank you, though. All right. Everybody ready? We all good? Okay, ready? I'm gonna play you the first line, and that'll be your introduction. Because why not? You know what? No, I lied. I'm just gonna give you your pitches, and we'll be on our way. Okay. Bass. Alto. Soprano. 1, 2, 3. In the middle of it and got really distracted. Okay. That, you know what, for my playing, that sounded actually pretty good. Alto, you sounded pretty steady throughout it all. Bass, how did that feel for you?
No, nowhere near yet.
All right, sounds good.
Go over my part.
Yeah, of course. Alto, was that all right? Did you feel okay with that?
The only problem I had was got a little thrown off on the third, what do you call that?
The third line. That's because every time I just didn't play your C. That was me. So you've got.
I was trying to go back to the D like we started out because it sounded like it was the same.
Oh yeah. I see.
So I gotta remember.
Let's see. So she'll be playing that C in the tenor.
Okay.
So I will not be playing the C in the tenor for you, but when Karen is playing, she'll play that C for you. So that will sound relatively similar to. And then that's where you'll be going. All right. Anyway, okay. Bass. Was there anything that you wanted to go over now, or is it just? Yeah, of course.
I'll work on the pronunciation and everything there.
Yeah, sounds good. All right. So here's your E flat. Ready? One.
Is it
Ecce. Ecce panis angelor. Isaac. Yeah, Isaac. That's the only other kind of weird one. So anytime there's a C followed by a vowel, it's always ch. Yeah. All right. Anyway, here you go. 1, 2, 3. Keeps moving. They're all quarter notes. Do you want to go from Factus Cibus so that you can get into that? All right, so. On that anymore today. We all kind of know where we need to work, and altos, like I said, Karen will play that C for you, but I need to practice a little bit more before I can give you that C. All right, let's go to Pontius and Jelly. Literally just turn the page. It's 229B, page 325. All right.
What was that again? 320.
Page 325, number 229B. So it just turn the page and it's right there. Yeah, this one will take a little bit slower too. Okay. E major, sharps. I apologize. Are we all there? All right. Bass, this is your E. Altos, you also have the E. Sopranos, you have the G sharp. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just stop right there. I heard every right note, so if that makes you guys feel any better, everybody was singing the right thing that I could hear. All right, let's start it. Okay, I'm going to turn this off because I can't stand seeing this out of the side of my eye. Okay. Okay, let's start it. Yeah, let's start at dot Pontius and let me remember how many sharps I'm actually supposed to be playing. All right. We're starting at the beginning of the second line. Believe it or not, guys, I did practice these. I know it doesn't sound like it, but I swear I did. All right. So we're going to start at dot Pontius. So bass, alto, soprano. Ready? 3, 4. Okay, soprano, I think all around you guys sound just fine. Bass, do you want to hear your part?
Sure.
All right, here is bass part. Are you ready?
I'm just gonna listen.
Okay, sounds good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes.
Okay, I was just trying.
Yes, that was bass. Altos, do you need your line played? How did you guys feel overall?
First two lines are fine. The only thing that I'm a little unsure of is in the first measure of the third line.
Mm-hmm. It's that fifth.
The rest. Oh, rest.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense. So you have, it's just a fifth. So you and the soprano are at octaves, and then you jump up the fifth. If you listen, you're in thirds with the soprano, so it's...
I don't seem to get up. I think I'm going to a G sharp instead of a B.
Let's see. Yeah, I always think of that interval as take my hand, take my whole world too. I don't know.
That's a section there that you just have to like in here.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can't get it.
The rest of it, I'm familiar with. Okay, for you too, Mary?
Yeah, we'll practice it. It's just like you find on YouTube.
Yeah.
So we'll just sing once through on the bass.
Yeah, of course.
All
All right. Here's bass one more time. That's a B flat. That is not your note. Hang on, wait. There you go. Sorry about that. We'll do both verses if you'd like. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm sorry, I played that entire line wrong. Yeah. I played you an F sharp when I should have played you an E, and then I played you a G sharp when I should have played you E's. Do you want me to start from that line or from the beginning? Okay. Here's your line from the G sharp. Let's move on. And it'll be easier with Karen not playing wrong notes. We're trying to get all of the things recorded so that we can upload it with her playing on YouTube. This way you have something to practice to, like we did with Soup Tomb. But we haven't had time to record all of the other ones just yet. So,
sometimes there's a problem with that, though, if you want to direct it a little differently.
Yeah, I agree.
And Karen's very good at following.
This is very true. Okay, let us move on to page 341, number 235, which is O Sacrum Convivium. I think this is offertory we're doing it with. And guys, there's no sharps or flats, which means we're in C major.
241, what is it?
341, number 235. Ah, sorry. You're good. this is great because the hardest part in here is the tenor, but I don't have to play tenor, and you guys aren't singing tenor, so that's great. All right, let's just have at it. All right, here are your parts. I lied again. There you go. It's one of those two. Pick one of them, you're fine. Here's your C for real.
It's a C, man.
It's a C. There's your E altos. And soprano, there's your G. 1, 2, 3. Altos, especially when I dropped you off in that second to last line. Did you feel okay there?
No.
Okay. All right. Sopranos, you sounded good. Bass, I'll definitely go over your part in just a second. Altos, where did it start to feel like it was going off the rails?
For me, the third.
Third line?
Yeah.
So at the men's and play tour? Yeah. Marina, is that kind of the same, or?
Well, I think I have that.
Okay. Let's just start from the men's and play tour then and go to the end, because the first half sounded pretty good. So there's your G sharp. I'm just gonna play your part, and then when we do it again, I'll play everybody else's. But yeah, because I kept playing G sharps, and I was supposed to start playing G naturals, and that wasn't helpful at all. So here's your G sharp. 3, 4. Yeah, well, once I figured out what the naturals and sharps were, you guys sounded like you were pretty good. Do you want to hear that with everybody else, or do you think you got it?
Why don't we put it together and see?
All right, sounds good. So
figure out where we fell, where I fell.
You know what? Let me just play through the basses line. This way he knows how it goes, and then I'll put it all together. And bass, while we're at it, why don't we just do the whole thing? Because I feel like that makes sense. Okay. I'll give you your right C. So there's your C. Are you gonna sing or no? It doesn't matter to me. Okay. So here's your starting pitch. 1, 2, 3. one spot where my rhythm was funky, but I think that the notes were right anyway, so that's fine. All right. Was that all right?
I'm glad I recorded it. Because I need to come back. I lost you where you were tracking.
Okay.
Through it, but
Okay.
once I listen to it again, I'll be fine.
Sounds good. All right. Let's just put all together one more time from Men's and Play Tour, Grazia, and then we'll move on. So this is bass, alto, soprano. All right, 3, 4. That was my fault. I was playing wrong notes and then I wasn't playing X and L's. Alright, let's try one more time from Men's and Plays here for my sake more than yours. 3, 4. That sounded pretty good. Alto's the penultimate measure. I was playing you in E. It's supposed to be a D, but I think I was hearing a D anyway.
Could we just go from nobis, pinus, datur?
How'd you know that's my favorite spot?
I forgot to stay on it. I get off the soprano one.
That's okay.
You want everybody to sing?
Yeah, let's have everybody sing from nobis. So that's the end of the second line, the pick up to measure last one. Everybody's on a G, so here's your note. 1, 2, I lied, it's just a, okay, so I'll give you a 3, 4, 1. 3, 4, 1. No, that sounded pretty good. All right. Is it all right if we all move on to sub tuum praesidium?
Yes, definitely.
All right, sounds good. Now for this one, does anybody have a spare phone by chance?
A spare one?
Like a spare phone that connects that can connect to YouTube?
Oh, I'm sorry, I left my phone.
Yeah,
That's
my
fine.
phone's in the car.
That's fine.
I left my propers. I don't think I have my propers.
Not propers, not propers. We're not doing propers right now.
Okay.
Worst case, yeah. It's not going to be right now, but I can't use mine because I'm recording that. But while we're doing 4 parts,
Well, you have it on YouTube. I was practicing.
I do have it on YouTube, yeah. But I don't want to play it through. I wanted to use the YouTube one, but I totally forgot to bring my computer. Let's run through everybody's parts individually. We'll do soprano, alto, bass, and then, Jerry, if it's all right, we'll just borrow your phone and play Karen's accompaniment and see how that works, as opposed to me just feeding you wrong notes. So that's...
Which song, Angela?
We're doing sub tuum praesidium, which is the sheet that I gave out. If you have the basil...
She just came, so she...
No, she had it.
Well, she had it last week.
Oh, she had it last week.
If you have your basil hymnal, it's in there, but it should be in the sheet that I handed out last week.
Yeah, I have it with me.
Okay. Where did I put it?
What's the number? Oops,
Number
this is
78.
Soprano. I said I have the basil. I don't have the basil.
Do you have this paper?
No, I don't think so.
Alright.
I'll look and see.
I gave it to you last week, so here's another copy.
Angela.
Is that it?
No, this is it. There you go. You got it?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna run through it, soprano, alto, bass, because I feel like that's the level of comfortability. Is that a word? I don't know. It can be, sure.
It is now.
It is now. I have dubbed it a real word.
Flatty flat.
Yes, B flat major, a very nice key in my own opinion.
I love it.
I love B flat major.
It's my key.
All right, we're gonna start with sopranos and then we'll sing it through. Everybody circle the D, C, all fine at the very bottom of the page. That means you get to the bottom, you go back up and you repeat up to the second line. At the very end, you'll see the fine. All right, soprano, this is your F. 1, 2. Yes, it goes back to the very, very top, and then it goes down to the second line. Altos, you ready? Ready. There's your D. Ready? 1, 2. Subtum presidium confugimus, confugimus, sancta Dei genitrix, sancta Dei genitrix, nostras deprecationes, ledes vigias, in necessitatibus nostris, sed a periculis cunctis, libera nos semper mira gloriosa et benedicta. Subtum presidium confugimus, confugimus, sancta Dei genitrix, sancta Dei genitrix. Yeah, that was much solider than last week. Is solider a word? Much more solid than last week. Everything is a word today. I don't care. Bass. Let's hear your part. Do you want to listen to it through, or do you want to try singing? All right. Here is your part listened through. 1, 2. where you can cheat. So the second to last line, where it goes. You can totally go. That's easier. Yeah. Yeah, okay. And then along the ways, if it gets a little strange, we can always change it up. Okay. You want to try singing it now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 3, 4. Considering the fact that that's a really fast and very moving place, that was really good.
Two.
Well, it's okay. At least it was relatively there, and it'll. So, I don't know if this will make it easier or harder to think about, but you have a G with an upper neighbor, and then you just have a G minor third inversion chord, and then you go down the scale. Again, don't know. It might be easier, it might be harder. But
No.
Okay. Sorry, I tried.
Thanks for the explanation.
Thanks for the explanation, but no. All right, let's try this with Karen. May I please borrow your phone? Thank you.
What do you mean, Karen?
She recorded it. It's on YouTube.
Oh, that's right. She sent it with an email.
Yes.
Yes, well, I haven't gotten there yet. I went halfway from last week's.
Okay. Yeah, it was mostly.
Is Latin Mass and the first day of Mass, English Mass together or separate?
I think they're together. I'll give you a packet if you stay afterwards for just like 2 minutes. I'll give you the packet that they handed out on Tuesday for the choir. I think it's on the same day. Okay, that's fine. How do
You can
I?
always give it to me on Sunday.
That's true.
So if it was on, see a small picture of the altar.
Did you see my text on?
Yes, I think Mary, were you gonna cover that one, or it doesn't matter. I can.
Yeah.
Okay, I think either way it'll be
You're
covered.
welcome. I'm used to 10:30s now. 5 o'clock's okay. This weekend I've got to babysit, so I won't be here Sunday. I'm doing Saturday.
Aren't you scheduled for Saturday, or were you the?
Yeah, I'm already scheduled for Saturday, but I'm just saying
I don't want to go through your phone. Can you actually pull up the group message for the choir on your messages? Yes.
Was it on the message?
You can direct.
That's okay. It's very difficult to play through.
Okay.
Which one was it then?
The choir group message from Tuesday. Well, actually, I sent it out yesterday morning, I think.
I
I
don't know
forget.
if I got that.
With the just so that I
The
can
one
get
that
to
came
YouTube.
yesterday was the one for the English.
Yeah, that's fine. If I can click on that, then it'll be easier to get to.
I didn't get an email, so I'm going to ask her.
Here.
You're there.
All right.
I have to look for it.
The connection
Can everybody kind of sort of hear?
Yeah.
All right.
I'll give you 1, 2. She'll give you your notes, soprano, alto, bass.
I agree. She recorded.
She just shows up to a faster tempo.
Yeah, she definitely recorded it a little bit faster. This isn't gonna work though because not everybody can hear, which is fine. So for next week, I'll bring in a speaker, and I'll have 2 devices, so it'll be easier. This week, just work on the subtum presidium, your own part. Yeah, work on your own part. This is on YouTube. So if you want, the link to the YouTube page has been emailed out. I can re-email it or text you guys if you also want that as well. But this definitely, we're not going to be able to run through this together unless I really don't want to butcher it.
Well, at this point, I think we need to go slower until we all learn our harmony part.
All right, so then why don't we try it a little bit like half tempo. Maybe I'll be able to play it at half tempo. Let's just give it a shot. Let's give it one more shot, and if it's still kind of a train wreck, we'll put it to the side. We'll go home. We'll each focus on our own things. I'll be better prepared next week, and we'll go over some mass parts instead. All right, one more time, I promise. Fine.
Yeah.
All right.
All
right, that was something else. All right. Space, this is you. Way under tempo. 1, 2. Yeah, let's do it a cappella. Why not?
Oh, no.
As the altos prefer not to. All right, let's put this on the side. Let's work on, so everybody, all of the parts are on YouTube to practice. Next week, I'll come better prepared. We'll slow it down. We'll record it slower so that everybody can hear their things slower. For right now,
Yes,
In
so,
the song.
for right now, let's just run through
Now, come on.
the
With this one. or
with
you
our
do
remaining
this.
time.
Switch to
Let's just run through the
Alto.
Credo,
Sorry.
the Gloria, and if we have time, the other mass parts. So
Marina, if you have the email, just click on the link. It
I
takes
don't
you
get
right.
that email.
I'll shoot you a text with it. I'll text you and then I'll send you another email. With
I
it.
don't
Okay.
get that either.
All right, I'll resend it out then. After today,
Credo.
I'll send it again. We're gonna go to Credo number.
I don't have a book.
Oh, we're just doing the
273, right?
Yes,
I can't carry all this stuff.
That's
Too
fine.
heavy.
we're going through.
That's why I have this.
Not Credo. I'm sorry, Gregory.
All right, well, I have it right here.
I can't think.
You gotta use the right name.
I know. I
No,
got
she
you.
said, let's do the credo.
Let's do
On
the
the
Credo
Gregory.
in the Gregory.
That's what she said, but, you know.
That's my bad. All right. Credo is number 273, page 466.
You have it?
It's all unison. Jerry, that'll be in here.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had this sheet music from,
Okay.
what was it, 273?
273 or 466.
And this one is all unison.
Oh, okay.
I just want to run through it now. This way we don't have to run through it with Karen or anything. It's super easy. Hopefully we all remember most of it. All right.
Sang it enough times.
Yeah.
Well, no, Jerry here is not.
All right.
Whatever.
Everybody is there, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Here's what Father is going to sing or something along these lines. Next page. And let's stop for just a second. Jerry, are you totally lost?
No, I'm following it.
Okay, good.
Just- Yeah.
I'm looking at it, I'm like, I don't know. He
No, no,
looks
no.
confused. Is he okay? Okay, so we're on the next page, 468 at the top, after the double lines.
Sub
reaction when I heard it too. Yeah, so do we all kind of remember how it goes? It's fairly straightforward. It's all just one thing.
These parts, Jerry, they're seminarians who sing these parts on YouTube.
Yeah, those are very, very pretty.
So you'll be able to find them.
Adela, very quickly while I'm thinking about it.
And there's one guy in Italy who does the separate parts. You can find that one. It's pretty good.
Here.
I'm glad that one's in unison.
Yes, and the Gloria, we're going to go through the Gloria really quickly, but I just wanted, here's the packet for the choir, just so that if you have to jet while we're singing, you don't need to hear it. You can have that.
You know what?
Yes.
Is this the thing that she sent on an email?
I have no idea.
I have it.
I have
I have
no
that.
idea.
Yeah, I have all of this, the anthem and everything. I just printed it.
Sounds good.
So thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so if that's the case, let's go to the Gloria, which is on page 463, number 272. So we're just working backwards. Yeah. Alrighty. He is going to do something like. Without that last note. Alright, we have exactly 2 minutes left. Would you guys like to go through the Kyrie and Sanctus and Benedictus, or just one of them, or do you guys want to call it quits for today?
Whatever you want to do.
Well, if it's up to me, I'm going to keep going. But if you guys are done and are just sick of me, that's fine. Let's go through the Kyrie, and then we'll save the Sanctus and Benedictus for next week.
As written, as we're going to do it in Mass?
Yeah, we're going to do it as written all the way through. So the roadmap for this one is as follows. The first line you do 3 times, because there are 3 Kyrie eleisons. The second line you do 3 times, because there are 3 Christe eleisons. The third line you do 2 times, and the fourth line you do once. I will hold up my fingers before we start each one. This way you know